Gigi dan minum apa?
Gigi. Natasha, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Just waiting. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to another class of Anishinaabemowin. So I slightly distracted tonight. Anyway, I will hand it over to Ron. Sorry, I can't see who's sitting around the table. I think I see Roy. Ron, I'm hearing. And I'm assuming Janet's there.
Yeah.
Sorry, the screen is really small, so I can't. There we go. So we have Ron, we have Lloyd, we have Janet, we have Rennie and Dave. And anyway, thank you for joining us and handing over to Ron.
Hi, bonjour. You know, tu videgek mon fini. Je bakova me kendayang pi. Janet ke vidge magen. No, mon pi anda, mabo me ben Jesus me go no go aba. Mon pi o koko wi mon me anjishne kazak ke. Me o jaban yo nishnabe kip kedok. Aptuna gi gunan mok. Mir mabo gi go gi payat pining. Chigi one bishing. Okay. We're going to up Martin Nishnaben. Papa Shwart, what the mama said. Papa Gana Gikunan walk. Miss Mabana, Mabin, Kikwir, Mat, Mama, Man, Jamin the door. We was been Gogina. And you know, the walk my Nishnabe kept Kedejik. Nimin, this kick of the Mabagigon. Miss Sayoginen, Roem the door, aha, me wish to gain you. How that meaning, yeah, he done. Miss Maba, he mabin, kintamat or baking snowy mabe, sure bishingaya. Katamajish, Darshamak, Gunamjik. Miss Sayo, he always knew at Mishnabek when Minagim Niawat. Mio and just the cause of Mountain near Jesus, me mabin Jesus, and just the cutting up here. Maar is naar bij kitchen en moord niet op, maar niet gewoon matzwen gemin gas wat. Meo, ik kak het op en nu een king. Dan we go na, dan weet ik man, give it mooi, man dan niet. Maar quoi Jesus, kijk dat. We go kons. Man dat pie, man dat kons en dat is het. Nee, last month, January, ben ik champion en dat is wat ik kon zoeken. Me en just de katgazen en just de katgazen van spirit moon or bear moon. Just de kat wat meer. Aha, als ik niet ook iets kat nanga. Man, dus is nog te wandelen. Was man de Rory.
Nijing Daswak Nishtana Shanish 2022.
Me dat je ook kennen man pe me kwart wij aan ha we de gek ke roep kwart wij op me wat meer ja en maar je me wel smart niet scannen probleem kunnen ook compia nee kom dan je man dan nee je ben je man dan Me de champagne nangona. Neni gibiat. Alan Gildeberg is de casa. De Azrin gigi nam de bio. Dave Gimopia. Laurie. Janet. And my name of course is Ron. Mascot magazine is na kan go makwa ndo ram pi. Saging schoon ganing danda. Nango with a budge mom to cook. That is, you know, me what was mine. My pastry go. No, they never lose their color, mom. Green all year round. You got the basic and but my boy is not cause it miss. Remember. Musketick. Tamarack. Nitaquagic. You go find out in Jigapa, yellow, Nazukia. You just can get sent. You got to thicken, but Montpellier, Manta, lowering them in.
Bonjour. Hoping Pandish Nakas, Nigit to them, Salin Shkunjing and Pindonjaba. Mishnunga has a kirat Maba Meskut magazine. With the much by Mamik to go on. Miga and Minga what Yushkika. Miga Asian cause what Nishnabemowin Nikea. So much stop. White pine. Jingwak. Jinkaza. And we say Jinkaza because they're living, not Jinkada. Jinkada would be something that was non-living. Jinkaza is we're saying that they're living. Hemlock. So there's two ways. Bagawash, miga bagadak and tik. Eastern red cedar, misquawak. White spruce. Again, there's a couple of ways. Gawandak, minaik. So, migagani as yapchatoyan yoshkikyo aminga what mamik tigwa. Mish mom and Ron or Mr. Magazine, miga paseabe giba domdana wa yoshkike abdek gikwedwayan. Mish manda Akazuin ma ebayamgak COVID is can get. Misha yabjatoyan bungi mamen. Jijitoyan yo shkike. Maba white pine jingwak gyabjaton hemlock gagawash. Miga there was red pine in there too, and that's maba dewi the bajmatanya. But shkike yabjatoyan gishpenakazien binjanoyan kendana awamamik goja etek yos akazuin mish as yabjatoyan gishpen minkwayan or when you smudge, or there's other ways yonike aji yabjatoyan ma mandash keke. Kendaswok mamik. Dopnam what? Yo akazuin.
Million come. Kiwen the Gavon and then there's the Kaskini, Makwagan Dodom, Pig End and didn't Jabam P. Mabage Jingo. Jingo is in Kazage Mabad is the balsam for North Kanage, Abajis Gazago or Najitoin yo Nibi Shabu or Nibi needle. Yeah, just those needles. And you make a drink out of that. And Ganadamakinageo he's been Akazian Bungi like if you have a cold in that way. Me want to get an abdakigeo, abdizkazat me go game abage Z scanda. ZZ scanda. You game aba Asian closet game aba the black spruce. Me go gay abachikazat go gay yo nikia kinaganage chigada no na Chamin Kwayang and Ageo, the Margis Congo Kyo Oxy good. Migo gay Mandio Bunyo Zaxengo or that It's like a glue. Abachis kadengut kudagin on. When they gave Zitona at Giabachis Kaden, Migna Giabachis Gazet, Abajiman, Gizit, Kizit Gazet. Squatski, Kit Kopach Gazet on that Miguas. Die man die zieken nou wat hier dat ze zien dan dat die zagen met weer raad in good. They made like a hot sap, and then they would put it on those joints, on the joints of that birch bark canoe.
Like a zugogegan, eh?
Yeah, die gabels gaat denk ik creëren. We go game under this game, Winda
Jingo.
Zingwak. Ba wa gimmick. Game at the the red pine. Migo gay, just gazet gay, migo na that I got a cadino,
Zugogegan.
Zugagan. Yeah, just got a kindergarten on Mudu no and then Tigun. North Star gay P, just gaza, Migina. You should turn out what gave Monday, just gaza. It's when they gonna get Nucky Twitter take it's easy to work with. It's real it's nice to work with those the pine and the hemlock and all that. They're not very hard. Me just got a game of a gay Aki Wanda. Aki Wanda, is it?
Kikanda. Kikanda. Kikanda?
Kikandak.
Kikanda. Yeah.
When I was Kiwed Nungo and Gizayan, yeah, but just got some of this of him tick. We boys what me Monday I was got it or P I was just got it or turn up getting good to Zitona Sana what Mishumasak.
Oh.
No masak. Me chickens just what me want Sinian. We boys what me I just got it or there. You read the Magwam here in Dorm Margin, or them tickle you on the care. Me garbage just got it today, take you on the care. Me, not can I go here, I just got up my room tickle. You are Monday, give me go what you Monday, Mads one you. You go get on Kizet on what we woman. No, so mega na no gum. I just got Zokyo. She's a ton of water wigwam. The Shengeo Monday on the care is in dying nungum. Wigwam and the houses that we live in today. That's they're made out of these pine trees or hemlock trees, and then they're quite useful, but I just get keen Kanzina you on the care was just gas water. Nina Gnai is an end upon you Gazweb you Sama. Monday the opposite tone, Monday the question you on the Tiguk. When I got Mestron Mage object or Sama, we Monday object you on the care, needed to a communicate Monday Tiguk. He Monday quite a bit more work, we just sat tomato on the king. He Monday isn't the man can again, me what's can I go computer. Me this can I this is my section of the tree. New neck tick up and gabata. Wow, got too much of a talk. Wow, Bagida'waad as well. Igista. Kena go go, abjikazo, tigo, no, ni go, turpentines. You, kena go pine, yeah, is it to you the king? You give him glue, you go and up at the swat, you the king. Mabage now, hemlock, no, human now. Kaga,
Hemlock,
gaga,
goggle
gaga wash. Ni gay or abjikana it's poisonous here or amaba hemlock. Bisho geschickt me van de walk. Met de ski, niet naar wie wordt met pin in their stalls. You can meet what you that top board. Fine, Maya, you meet what you. Me ma hemlock just at. Guys, gewoon massive one. Ken dan why you nie. Gak zoek. You spin meet what you. Nie. It's poisonous. That got to look after the stalls. Maar we skiën na. Kiezig, not zo lang, joh, nappen de zin hebben. De boys wat man dus naar bij de rustling zou ja nappiets het wat maar je niet zien nam de woord. Not kan je gewoon naar een hoop. Heel weken zit je gas meer op het gas het. Not kan je go even go mee gewoon tik. Nee, ze gaan box shit toy. Eagle feathers, my poo, but kind of don't shook my with the big ass yolk inside because that cedar carries that some kind of a odor that the bugs don't like even in the red cedar. That's apple. Mabana mishkwak wek. Is it mishkwak wek? Mishkwak. Not kogeo, nabba zageo. Ja, aber die gazet niet siding hier over. Klinkt maar zo de benen nou we denken hoe we meer we hebben toch. No, schikken nou hier boven de cedars niet tiger daar is het toch. Niet te boeken zien. Moet ik niet. Maar gewoon zaken met denk ook ja. Yellow. Ik ga aan denken. We moeten kwijt. Vitamin C. Ja, school, ja, green, en dan denk ik. Ja, nee, ja, ik kom gewoon school zien met pamp ik op schoon, ik heb ze dan school zien met je. Meer, na school ik kom aan, ik ook knappen dus ook. Maar wat Dave kak het. Nee, maar ja, we zeggen gewoon, maar we gaan een shit door. We spreken dan op een spruce, op het Gaza, pine, en dan geef voor trimwork, maar en dan zo hier in de king, siding hier, wat kan je wel?
When they stay green all year round, you can harvest them all year round.
Yeah.
As opposed, the other one same about tamarack, abdek gadop na jabois. Yeah.
Zie, ik heb een man die ook ken dan. Kijk, een goede kwart wij moeten. Je moet maar zeggen, je hebt een beetje. Maar je nou de jaartje.
Going Michelle.
Oh, honey, Rochelle.
Ani Kinoya.
Nee, is een cousin.
Rochelle Mo.
Oh, Rochelle, oké. Keep shit.
Yes, Tony.
Marie is on the phone. I'll ask to unmute her to see if she'd like to be able to talk.
Yes.
So Marie, if you are able to, I think on your screen on your phone, there should be a button where you can press it so that you can be able to talk. instead of being muted. But on my end, you're able to talk. Maybe she's not able to do it. Anyway, keep going.
Ni wabindan basic quaidway when it would a Q&A. Anishinaabemowin you agoke wasagan abo. What's the name of the glue you mentioned?
How you said it?
Zgogo. No, I can't say it. Zgogagan.
Zikogegan.
The gogegan.
Yeah.
Na how me gwetch.
Oh.
We badunga.
Oh yeah.
I don't know which it is.
I think it was the spruce, the
Mm.
black spruce.
Mm.
Just got them on. We've done.
Yeah, we got sore tooth.
Yeah. You took that thing with you.
I'll be-
Mom, clinic Yeah, don't you go up with this up you. You go get the Cree, when they just don't know what that ceremony, Namake one, that me want to get up just cause of the gay G-scan. The G-scan is your shaky tank. Me this guy, yeah, just cause it toward that Gawa dogwood, Daiga, the white spruce. Me gana, yeah, just cause of that ZZ gadak, the black spruce. Yeah, but you guys go. You have to get up just don't know what gay. Bagida'waad game and Pio na care, Sonoma Gewatio Mandio, G-scan. And we Bagida'waad game and Pia, February 12th. We Bagida'waad, we were just to get, we used to get Mandio that G-scan. We there's another margin game and Pia, we are quite wet game. You can know your oxy gun. You can know it was knuckle or bundle on them. So can isn't causing you know dom the money on the snobby nose one. You can know do them. We beshot one peel. We beshot ton game up. We mobile no we have a drunk tickle. We that on Argent game. We gave walk quite a wet key, nin one to that on Argent game of him tickle. Mobile an arctic, no, yeah, an arctic basic. You will get an arctic Zadig, the poplar tree, the birch tree, and I think it was one of these old Gijik. We have just got a gale. We should talk Monpee we beshaman Pisagi. And that's in February 13th. He'll be here. So or the 12th, I believe. It's the 12th. And if anybody wants to come out, you can we beshat the we would dom the one go walk quite a way in second off to not the Magino and the king. He bought dung gay king gin dum ejinago when it's for him take a coabajak me go gabad the man, you know. We have just guys what you take on. You know, getting Monday or Ekedian, Pichne Ekedian, your Piscabadengo, Monday or Namakawan or ceremonies that Shindom Dungego, we are Monday or as an aptak Mondanum take on. Can I go up just go jing game And the age put in your name.
Oh, nigik.
Nigik. Goes a game on Nigik. Nigik na niche ma he goes in. Goes no ma. Me gay arbiter gossip gay or to be the get her to not the magun gay or go gay. Not gonna go there on ma on that na G-scan. He's been cash keys off one goje or key one there's one gay yo, Kadabisha, to get on the Monday or me gonna gispin we quite away in Gago, and not the Margin Gayo. Me gay Monday or what about the month gonna gay Bongio? Oh, me wetch.
Wish you take gawk, porcupine. Wish you hemlock, no.
Hemlock. You'll end up on the up, not on Gawk on the up. Can you go by the object or marble, condo marble, thick? Marble hemlock, isn't it? Cause it isn't gawk.
That's why it says gawk.
Gawk.
Gawk wash.
Gawk wash. Mio go on the up, but Mio took a quarter of the kitchen. Up to another qua marsh to go. There's so only thing which I know the king. She show, yeah.
Because you get Nick.
Because you get go. Because you go. She wanted to me, Chinan no go.
Get that, nah.
You don't know. I put my mark on
Need the man mao.
Yeah. Not can I go, the king. Kill the moment now, flying squirrels. I forget how you called them.
I can't remember.
Me won't pig you on White pine. She walk, thick. You then the what kill the king. We should go on. We're going to young look for me or the Geowatt. Told more you now. The flying squirrels, not more you. And anything that's shiny, Bagida'waad, you just come on audio and the what you squirrels. Flying squirrel. What's that you? Pocket the zero. Good about the story.
Looking at you.
Oh, that when it's going to
Cookies day tomorrow. Cookies.
Yeah.
Wabang. Cookies geezer. Cookies geezer got wabang.
I've always I've just got it on that. You just don't know what baskets. Yeah, kitchen. We've done wrong, like so.
Which one? Which one?
Black spruce.
Black spruce?
The spruce root.
Oh.
Any spruce root. Like glue. We wash. Beast to be given. Yeah, but it's going to work in the king. Let's go together. What go?
Chicken one, Koji.
Could you
Zo squad them in.
Maybe going.
Shagash Pondwell. That's your flying squirrel.
Kagash Konde.
Shagash Pondwell.
Jagash Kwande.
Shagash Konde. Good thing that something.
There we go. Jagash Kwande.
Which can visit there? No, they are one of the cooking. Give me a bit of question basic.
Oh.
We should end up. Niche of the oak. Niche.
Oh, got you.
Niche of good.
Baby, so good. Swimming go there. Yeah, swim suck.
Ah.
Got that star. Niche got you. What go there? Baby suck. How would you say that? How did you say that one? Zhao.
Just corn duck. Something like that. I gotta look at it.
Okay, well, you get any stories?
No.
Ah, okay, got too involved.
I found another one about the birch tree.
Uh-huh.
I saved it on your Pashka. Gabang Gandwamba. The Muye something. Okay, Minamaba.
To the book, there's another stuff here. The donuts.
While Lori's finding that, there's a couple questions in the chat. One
right.
is from Liz. It says, "Have you heard of sassafras and the uses?" And also Angie King put the flying squirrel Zagashkan Dawe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have sassafras here.
Mm-hmm. A long time ago in the wartime, especially on the state side, when the Confederates, we meet out what sassafras, Kimichikazuk, up to Namibina. Mibina yom nakkoin go, Kensin was chicken up to Kanani, superhuman gado. When you take that, Nangoe near grocery store, Bajai, Hotana. Sassafras is a cutting pop, red nothing good. Squanding good. You go give more sassafras thing. What's not you will not be that you. Aha.
Nishkeni as you up to Toyanyo, Shkamin Gayon, Nishgaon, sassafras nibish. I'll have to say this in English. It's for finding answers to life's questions, because we always have questions about what is life about, and we're looking for those answers for ourselves. And the other part of that one is healing the hurts from childhood. Then you have the tree bark, sassafras tree bark. It's for healing trauma in your memory and memory blockages and those memories that we hide. So those when I'm using the medicines, it's looking at finding the root causes of the oxyunan. Root causes. Yeah. Oh, sorry. And then that's where we start to work from with these.
We're not doing that. No, it's
Now, where did I find
we
that?
have two pieces, on each.
There.
We gotta grind that up.
Did it do a little reprint? I'll
Can't
have
see
to
that.
squint away here. Okay, here's the birch. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I found the story on how the birch tree got its burns. I got a shoganashi. Okay. It was winter time, and Wena grandmother called him to her. Wena Bojo, Mabajan, she called, come here. It is cold and we have no fire for warmth or to cook and prepare our food. I ask of you to go find the fire, Shkudas, that Thunderbird has in the west. Grandmother, Wena Bojo replied, I will go and look for that great Shkudas for you. He disguised himself as a wabos, a little rabbit, and headed off to the west looking for the fire. When Wena Bojo finally reached Thunderbird's home, he asked, please share the warmth inside your home. I am cold and lost. I will only stay a little while, for I must be on my way. The Thunderbird agreed and allowed Wena Bojo to enter his home. Inside, Wena Bojo saw the fire and waited until Thunderbird looked away. Then Wena Bojo quickly rolled in the fire and took off running toward his home with the fire on his back. Thunderbird flew behind Wena Bojo, throwing lightning flashes at him. Wena Bojo grew tired and yelled for someone to help him. Not demotion, he cried. Then, Omadmitik, the birch tree, that's what they called it in here. The birch tree spoke. Come hide inside me, my brother. I will protect you. The little wobbles hid beneath the tree while Thunderbird flashed and thundered, angry that Wena Bojo had stolen the fire. The lightning bolts missed Wena Bojo every time, but they hit. How do we say birch tree? Wingosh.
Wingosh.
Wingosh Matik. They hit the birch tree. Dark burn marks scarred the white birch of the tree. That is why the birch tree now has burn marks on its bark. Wabos.
Winnebushel and Nannebushel were the same, maybe they're just
Brothers.
different,
Brothers, eh?
different,
Mhm.
The brothers are.
I guess different aspects of.
yeah, different, depends on where you are when you're telling the story.
Yeah.
Now, when you're saying that, nope, Nikki, he follows Nana Bojo, that one brother.
Yeah,
He wants to copy or duplicate what he's doing.
and he tries to catch him, and then just before he gets there, he takes off. That's when in winter time, you see those when you're driving, the little whirlwind comes up.
Mhm.
Buckwist was ahead of that. He took off really fast, and that brother's coming behind him. That's when he took off real fast. That's why the winds.
Oh.
Yeah, the brother's chasing him, trying to catch him. Yeah. The other story that I heard was that Nanbojo was hungry, and then the crow, he was white. But he was all pure white. So Nanbojo come home, and then he was hungry. So he asked the crow to look after his food. Come into my lodge. Look after this. He had a fire going. So the crow sat there and was supposed to watch the food. And it was nice and warm in the lodge. So he fell asleep. So Nanbojo went out hunting, and he got more berries. And then he come back, he see dark smoke coming out of his lodge. So he went running over there. And when he opened it up, it was really smoky and black in there. And then he was hollering around and kicking things around. And then he got mad at the crow. Wake up, wake up. You're supposed to be looking after the food. And that little crow woke up because he was sitting up there in the suit, and the black was going up. It was all over him. So he was all black. He wasn't white no more. So Nanbojo was real mad, and that bird was scared. So he started to fly around, and Nanbojo was running around, and he got a hold of him, and he took him outside, and he was really mad, and the bird was flapping. Nanbojo says, he was really mad. You were supposed to look after the food, and he was going like this, whipping him around up there. So when he was whipping him, the black was flying off the crow, and it flew against that birch tree. So that's why you see those little black marks on the trees, because that Nanbojo whipped that bird so hard that black flew off and landed on the tree. So that's why you got those black marks on the birch tree now. It's from that bird being whipped around by Nanbojo.
She goes on it.
We could see. There's another more guess.
Oh, my goodness.
So don't fall asleep when you're cooking.
The jug is again.
Yeah.
No, pues look, mom.
Yeah. We know the go. We could just could. Do we have any viewers tonight? Besides ourselves? We got to get on this, yeah. You bit more water than Mike, yeah. Mike King.
Sorry, I've been trying to help Shirley to get on. She's been trying. We've got Marie is here on the phone. Angie, Borden, Denise, Liz, and Tracy. And of course, Rochelle is there, and Bill Moses is also on.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Anikana.
Murray, yeah.
There is a question from Borden that says, what type of tree bark for mind healing?
For mind healing? It depends on what's causing the problem. Or what kind of problem is occurring. Is it memory loss or?
It's hard to say. Yeah.
Mhm.
There's another, yeah.
Yeah, because one of these, what was I looking at? It could be the balsam, can be used for dementia.
He wrote stroke and that he's trying to learn a few new words each week.
Stroke. Could be. See, there's different ways that different people would approach that. It would depend. I would like the work in the way that I do it is I connect with the spirit of the individual. And we look at what was the cause of whatever, what was the cause of the stroke? Is it hereditary? Is there family history? And where did it initially occur? And what's going on in the current lifetime of the individual? So are there other health issues as well, that may have contributed to that as well? So there's a lot of different type of different medicines that could be used.
A little bit. That's much. A lot of them are in the plants.
Mhm.
We haven't talked about plants yet.
Mm-mm.
But later on, we'll be talking about different type of plants. Bagida'waad and Bagida'waad, not the king. Mabek with the too. We want some come on you. One and the king and on them. Kevin Giggle. Make sure you tune into the Olympics.
The Olympics. Victoria, if the individual that was asking about what kind of medicines to use for stroke, you can relay my contact information to him if he wants it.
Come on next week.
And he can contact me and we can work on what might be needed.
Okay. I can send him, which email do you want? Your work one?
Work email's fine, yeah.
Work email.
And
Okay.
yeah, and he can give me his, you can give him my cell number as well. If he's able to text, I prefer texting. But the email could be an initial contact.
That's tonight.
Okay. Thanks much.
No, Shaskin with general bit of on wood. No, me got a walk. Get the guys up. My embolism,
Mhm.
car crashes.
Yep.
Trips.
Yep.
A lot of max. Too much. Not coiling.
Yep. Just got to look at what is it? What is it? What's the cause? Yeah. Mhm.
They're quick.
Ang meg wajachigay kokajishwabang.
Coco.
Quick
You're gonna
result.
we need we want.
No, was a chill.
So Dave, buy a ticket to 22.
Get the walk women no pogas there kokajish.
You're gonna reach what Wyerton Mobile.
And lots.
Lots. Wyerton Willie.
Yeah, I heard it on the radio.
Oh yeah, go buy lateral ticket in 222.
Yeah, and 22.
Is that what they said?
There you go.
Oh.
I
The bubble come on next, what's wrong?
Second day, the
Monday.
second month is 22.
Can you go, yes?
Can you what is they want?
223.
Legion dia sih. Yeah.
Yeah, we can, but one, yeah, all we, man,
Ons
get a
komen
lot.
dan, ons komen. Ja,
I'm
ons
a bit
komen
over,
gewoon.
eh?
Ja.
Oh. I'm gonna show over me, Mebin, Jesus, he could see, eh?
Robin, what's a Robin sound like? I could
Uh,
have swear I heard him today. Almost fell off the steps. Look at
Yeah,
the
but you
daycare,
go-
looking around for him. I said, "Jeez,
We
what's
could
up?"
away with
I
you.
said, "Look at the tree, and there's a big black bag stuck in that tree. What's that?" I thought it was a squirrel too. So I'm staring at it, and then Rob says, "What are you looking at? That tree over there." Rob the cop.
With all the trees that have gone down around here, what's happening with them? Is anybody gonna clean them up or?
And they're going nine,
Yeah, just
Gavin
along the
Chicago,
highway.
no.
Just along the highway. But whatever they're cutting, it's still green. So the
They're-
wood is wet and it's, yeah, it's not doing anything.
They're kies voor ik heb so
So they're
dumping with a pot in ook maple freezer down.
fire starter, I think they were asking me to buy.
Hmm?
Because the wood wasn't going. Fire starter? What is,
That'll cause fires.
yeah, more black, I think, in the chimneys.
Mm.
They need to mix their wood up.
Yep.
With some dry wood. At least a year anyway, that wood should sit.
Season day.
Yeah, every year they should be cutting it out.
You're ahead.
En now you're not my own, you have deck. Nin ook ken maar one now, was je gonna wat dan? Te gaan gishwa, mat zo geen ogen.
Yeah.
Meer is hier niet gish kon het maar ontdek. We gizzen geen ode in daarin. We net je baas zat toch. So now could be what a cuisine away from the elements. Kan je op je neem ook in zien nou en nog dan nou je ken massio te gaan is or so best would not bomb bomb da ook. Kan je jugs see op je I know. Wait for that 3 years that one. Die andere dat ik meer en I got you. You skin away. You nee. Chicken water of the gnad. Kakano mo amen you go king wash you what. Washing the how do you say that identify? Chicken more isn't cause what you do. Not but it's chicken king. We beat you guys up that white ash. Maar net ook in sawn en wat in een tik
Ash book.
yeah,
Emerald.
emerald ash. White ash. Wat ske je? Dat niet zo. Wat? Ja, zo die waren zitten. Die waren in de morgen snappen. Wat zie? Wat zie je? Ik heb skelet dan je. Aha, ik heb nog de Shirley, je go week away. Shirley, I think that's what she said. Shirley. Why Shirley?
I don't think Shirley was able to get on.
Okay.
We did have a couple comments from people too. A few of them are in the language. I can try to say them. So Angie wrote Miigwechkina, Weya, Bumpy, Minawa, Gawab Minim. I loved the stories. And Mina Kak Gish this? Mina Cox Gish this? Maybe Rochelle can say that better than I can.
Kokajish, is it?
Kokajish.
Let's see.
It sounds like it. Kukujiskis.
Kukujish Gishigat Dajandan. Happy Groundhog Day.
He's got, yeah.
Yeah.
They were talking groundhog moon over here. Oh.
Anina Windamoad wa Benojia Gishpin Gagwaja Kwandoe Mitigong.
Kukjishna.
Kabnogia.
Mandwe wa kukjisha. Mandwe wa kukyo. Winish wawin mo. We can umawana. We mandwe what?
Under the Kia. What am I? Walk up now.
No. Anishinaabemowin waga kwedoyen Risha.
Oh, me had to go Winish Windamoad wa, like, what do you tell kids if they want to climb trees? On in Minowaya, on in Ka, Gego Bungish, you can't to go.
Asnawewen. No. No, yeah. Me and Nikea as a kindaswat. Because the dumb guys look. Tick them on. Majan Manpi, they're learning and they're communicating with that tree and they're learning their own motor skills. It's just be careful and be careful on what kind of tree you're climbing. Just so they don't get hurt or sticky. Pine trees and cedars can be very sticky. You gotta get that in your hair.
Pine trees, so branches break real easy. We climbed up one there about 30 feet up. Then I started to fall. You hit the next one that broke, and then all the way down. Keep okay. Up you. Oh, and keep his action on it. Kan je wiskunde zien? Gedaan way lumina.
So what's a good climbing tree?
Maple.
Maples are good to, yeah, maples are good to climb.
Shimanook.
Apple tree.
Apple
Shimanook.
trees, yeah, apple trees are fairly hard, but they can break.
Not thick.
Not thick, it's maple, yeah. Ash.
We have a red oak in the backyard. Our grandkids live in that tree in the summertime. I used to climb a willow tree.
You got quite a bump saying, Anishinaabemowin, I don't know, you know, the kid, how do you say, you know, the walk, you know, can walk, nigga. Yeah, she got quite by. Yeah, oh, yeah, some skulk. Misschien king, ze nou zo kim te gonsak. Me gewoon must say, je mag, nou be working, just get tell go in je. Anishinaabemowin mag weet mag ook je maar bij ak, en dat goed kokker, de waar man people be the game.
Wait a minute, how we been the game?
Dat zeg ik zo. Wil je de moeder? Dat was weer de moeder. Ah, zo net maar benodigd. Pajasak.
Yeah, pajasak.
Ja, gigatje, op zich, je gaat gewoon give get on the women, them taking play Tarzan from tree to tree.
She walks well.
Yeah, she walks well. We were near about 10 minutes. You go half a mile. You don't even know it.
Oh.
Oh, that's what you sound like when you grab doing that because you're not thinking. Oh, and you're it. And you're it. De maken mensen po maksimo do wisgesting coisa nem que wisgesting don't touch me the boy.
Chobak wukdash. Kinda nawa anish demak meshi jin kazat demak meshi. When the nekiyash get one duck.
Dan know what more
The door small by
Anish make it in.
demak me. Demak me or mish when the nekiyash get. Demak meshi.
Anish make it in. Ik heb nou maar wel de schele ramkok. Dan maar. Oh,
Aha. Die bugs ook, mama.
can you give me a story?
It's only 9 o'clock.
Oh,
Next week I'll give it a
give
whirl.
him time. Aha. Wat zie je?
Zo hoor ik wel.
Aha. Nou, kunnen we nou next week wat menu? Wat menu? Oh,
So
Hey,
next
hey.
week.
I gotta call you back.
So next week. Till next week. Are we all good? Any questions, anybody? Everybody's good? Any last minute questions before Groundhog Day?
It is? Huh? Well, that's what about next week.
oh.
Casey. You don't know that.
We're trying to discuss what
Okay.
we're gonna have next week. Is
No, geez, we bought them, huh?
No, geez.
Oh, geez. Well, yeah, well.
How about talk about the stars?
Nango
Yes.
Conning.
Nango
Oh,
Conning.
yes.
We'll talk about a little bit of stars. I can my young King. We will go on is the city, the big pot saying, oh, the Chicago, the Nango King.
Mm.
You go up to some common and dine the king. Ken with the wall, you know, the Nango here. You get about the mind, yeah. Maar wat basic wolf voor bak is een kaas. Daar ken man dan go in of maar niet ben ik nou wel.
What's the DJ price as well? Yeah, oh yeah, there's a new, well, we digress here, it's getting late. Come on.
You got 1 minute, you go man. Don't try to
Are you
cut us
talking
off.
about, are you asking about names of different people that
What's that?
I don't know now.
So who cut off the oxygen?
Figure out here, Niki get.
Got a lot to say here.
Don't cut me off.
The theme next week is going to be stars.
Stars.
The
Constellation.
Nungo
Did you see that thing last night?
Conning.
I've seen it. No.
Yeah, Clint posted it.
Yeah. Is that a street light?
There was something seen in the sky last night over the waters. There was other people from Walpole and everywhere posting it too.
Nanny Bush, give me bezorgd.
Man, bush.
Nanny Bush.
No, our history is in the stars, so it's in the sky.
Yeah.
What, you
There's so
tell
many
me I'm
different
history?
constellations.
You would have gone to buying.
Okay.
Mhm.
Haben da sie. Haben da sie. Shelves, oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, well, until next week, on another note, is it 6 more weeks of winter or is it going to be spring soon? Since it is Groundhog Day, let's do a little bit of fun and then we can call it a night.
Okay, if he's wrong, we're gonna have a groundhog feast.
Okay.
No, he's not going to see a shadow. No.
Okay.
Put blinders on.
Okay, let's hope for an early spring, guys. Anyway, yes. Okay, until next week. Looking forward to it. Have a good week. Stay well, stay safe.
Well,
Bye, Mapi.